Welcome to Anabolic Space 筋肥大する空間へようこそ。アナスペです。本日スペシャルゲストショーン・クラリダさんに来ていただきました。The giant Claire is here.
Thank you.
Yeah. So how are you finding Japan so far?
Ah man,
you landed yesterday, right?
I love Japan. Yeah, I got in late last night, and I'm still stuck on Texas time. So I'm half awake, half not. But honestly, this is my second time here. First year I was here in 2018, and I absolutely loved it. And I always said I want to go back to Japan one day. And obviously over the years things just didn't line up, whether it be personal reasons, business reasons, shows didn't line up the right way. I was actually going to do the show last year, but I was in Prague last year. And this year I said I want to do more shows, and looked at the schedule once they released it in January, and instantly knew that I was going to do this show. So here we are.
Awesome. Yeah. That's awesome. Like, because you have so many fans in Japan, but because of the language barrier, people don't know about you. So like the personal side, people already know the physique because the physique is like, language-less.
You
don't need the language to understand the physique.
Absolutely.
So people know the physique, people know the trophies or the accomplishments you made. But I want to focus on your personal side, like what your mindset is like and that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
When did you start competing, or when did you start training, first of all?
Oh man, I've always been an athlete my entire life. My family, my mom and dad kept me pretty busy. I was a Boy Scout for 10 years. I played Little League Baseball. I played Summer League Basketball. I started wrestling when I got into high school. And wrestling is what got me really into weight training, because obviously as a wrestler, you need to be strong, right? So I found myself in the weight room, and I instantly fell in love with like the whole process of getting stronger, seeing things growing. I felt like an animal, right? Went into college wrestling, and then weight training actually was even harder, because now you're a college D1 wrestler, and it's D1, so you got to be super strong. So part of my regimen for training was weight room, and then it eventually got to the point where I fell more in love with the weights than the wrestling mat.
Right.
And I actually met a bodybuilder. If I didn't meet this guy in the gym named Tom Garuba, he was an old school bodybuilder. I was walking around in a tank top, and he said, "You have a great physique. You should think about doing a bodybuilding show." I never knew what bodybuilding really was. I never understood the concept. It wasn't my thing. But I love weight training, and I love new challenges. And I said, "Hey, I'll give it a shot. Why not?" So 3 months after talking to him, he prepped me, I guess you can say, gave me like a little mini diet.
Right.
I didn't really diet, but I did a show, and honestly, when I got backstage, man, like that, it's like a different feeling when you're backstage. You got the oil on, you're pumping up, you're around other guys, and then when you hit that stage, you're posing, people are yelling, you're screaming your name, and then at the end of the night, you look at the pictures and videos, and you see what you were able to accomplish, see definition, your conditioning, muscles that you never had before. So it took that one show for me to be like, hey, this is what I want to do. So I went back to my college coach. I thanked him for the opportunity, and I told him I want to pursue this bodybuilding thing and see where it takes me. And 20 years later, I've now got 2 Olympian titles, and I'd say maybe one of the top 212 guys in the world.
You are, definitely, like 100%. You've been competing for like more than 20 years.
almost 21 years. I've done. So this weekend show marks, I believe, my 62nd or 63rd show.
That is crazy. When did you turn pro?
2012.
2012?
2012. I've literally competed all around the world. Alaska, India, Japan, Korea. I've traveled. I mean, that's the one thing I love about bodybuilding, man. It allows you, it takes you places that you've never dreamed of, right? If I didn't bodybuild, why would I be in Japan? Why would I be in Alaska? Bodybuilding gave me an opportunity to travel the world. Bodybuilding gave me an opportunity to take care of myself and my family. And I think for me, family is what keeps me going at this point in time. I'm a new father. I have a 2-year-old. Even at the age of 43, where most of these guys are, done, retired, walking away, I think what keeps me going is, one, that fire and that passion and that love for not just bodybuilding, but that rush of being on stage is what keeps me going. But 2, I have this little princess, this little girl that's watching her daddy get emotional.
Yeah.
I want her to be able to grow up and see that everything that we've done for her, or everything I've done is for her. But I also want to show her that with hard work, perseverance, being relentless, and really going after what you want, you can accomplish anything. So, yeah.
what you told me in the staff room, the story when you turned pro, one of the judges told you like, "Oh, congrats, your career is over."
Yeah.
Like, could you tell us a bit about that too?
When I turned pro in 2012, I just got my pro card. I won the bantamweight class, and you're on this high, right? Mm-hmm. And then you get this guy that walks over to you and says, "Hey, congratulations, your career is over." You're like, "What?" Mm-hmm. And he essentially told me that you're too small. You're a bantamweight. You're never going to go anywhere in the IFBB. You're never going to win a pro show. You're never going to accomplish anything. You should just quit and walk away now. And I'm like, well, if I made it this far, who's to say that if I don't continue to train hard, get better, improve, and maybe win a show, maybe make it to Olympia, maybe even win the Olympia, who's to say it's not possible? And here we are now, fast forward to 13 years later, again, now having 2 Olympia titles under my belt. And I saw this guy as a recent, and he kind of ate his words a little bit. But no, initially when you hear things like that, and people think that for me, like, the negativity is what fuels me. And that fuels a lot of people, but for me, it's not. I like the fact that I can prove myself right, but also I'm doing it for my family.
Right.
And for the people who support me and who truly have my back. So I don't do it for the haters. I even hate that word, haters. I don't do it for the people the naysayers and non-believers. I do it for the people that really truly have my back and really support me. So.
Do you remember the moment you truly believed that you can be Miss Olympia?
I was still an amateur. I was literally 2 years into my bodybuilding career. I remember like it was yesterday because I was on college campus and I was training with the guy that I grew up with, and he was my college wrestling friend and my training partner at the time. And I said, "Hey, bro, one of these days, we made a pact. Actually, it's funny now you're saying that. We made a pact that you and I, this is him and I talking. I was like, we'll never go to Olympia unless we're on that stage competing. Meaning, even if you want to go watch it, we'll never do that. Only way we'll get to that Vegas or get to Olympia is if we're in the show." And we made that pact, and I stuck to that. The very first time ever going to the Olympia was in 2015, ever, and I was actually competing on stage for the very first time. And I knew back in 2007 that I told him I'm going to be Mr. Olympia one day, and he believed me. He knew. Whereas you tell your friends, and everybody's like, yeah, whatever, And it sucks because a lot of the friends that I came up with in college, we no longer speak.
Oh, really?
No.
Why's that?
We stopped speaking in college, honestly, because initially you go to college, you're having fun, you're going to parties, you're hanging out. Once my life changed and I started focusing more on bodybuilding, the party stopped. I stopped hanging out.
You got to make a lot of sacrifices.
They didn't really support it, and they're like, "Well, you don't have time for us, we don't have time for you." And so I stopped talking to them. They don't talk to me, and I hate to say this, but like I kind of laugh now because like haha, see, everything I did back then was for a reason. So now they're looking at me, and I was able to make my dream a reality, and now I'm able to say that bodybuilding is my full-time career. Where I'm sure most of them now go into a 9-to-5 that they absolutely hate. Whereas now my job is to travel the world and be one of the best bodybuilders in the world. So I'm sure they look at pictures like this and they'd be like, well, damn, he actually did something with himself. He actually believed that he'd make it one day. And then right, I knew I'd be here one day.
In Japan, bodybuilding community is just only started growing. Like normal people, like when I say normal people, like people who don't go even to the gym, like they don't understand like people who's like, so like
we're a small niche, man. Like you walk. If I walk like this into a mall, I'm getting people like they're like did he get a jail or something, or like I'm a wrestler, and it's bodybuilding is a very small part of the world can say they do that, and
it's not always like people sometimes judge you, right? What do you think about that? Like how do you overcome that? You don't care? You don't care?
I don't. The comments I get online, I laugh. I just keep scrolling. What I told myself, the people that are judging you or saying hateful things toward you, they wish they were in your shoes, but they're not man enough or woman enough to step up to be in your shoes. They're not willing to put that effort in or put that work in or to be able to get where you're at. So the only thing they can do is sit back and again, hate this word, hate on you for what you're able to accomplish. So,
random question, but when you started competing 20 years ago as a pro, social media didn't exist, right? No, right? So you were probably just training hard. No one knew about it. But nowadays, you have social media. You can share it on platforms, sponsoring. Like, well, what do you think? Do you prefer the life without the social media, the bodybuilding life, or do you prefer it now?
Honestly, I miss the days just going to the gym, just banging
without thinking about the filming and stuff.
Oh, where's my tripod? Like I hate, yeah, I mean, that's when I first got into it. We went to the gym, we trained hard, we ate hard, and we recovered, and we came back the next day and did it over again. Now it's like, and I'm not saying it's unfortunate because again, bodybuilding has given me the opportunities to make this my take care of myself, and my family. So I get it. It's a business, right? But yeah, no, I mean, sitting there setting up a tripod every set and all that stuff, taking 2 or 3 cameras with you whenever you travel, getting daily content. It's just part of the lifestyle now, and it's kind of expected now. If you want to be a good pro, get the sponsorships and things like that, you got to do the work. And that means more than just going to the gym and training. That means putting out the content, shooting the videos, doing the ads, getting the content that sponsors are requiring you, doing the traveling for the expos and events. It's all compacted into one. Like for me, bodybuilding is, when they say it's bodybuilding 24/7, it's literally 24/7 because there's no breaks. So even when I'm not getting ready for a show, I'm traveling to an expo, I'm traveling to a seminar. Oh, my sponsor needs this video. They need that video. Oh, I have to do a photo shoot for this guy. Like it's just a lot going on. But yes, it can be a lot and frustrating sometimes. But like you're living your dream, so I don't complain.
Right. So is it usual for you, because like you are 3 days out from the show right now, but you're doing this interview, you have an event tomorrow. Is that a usual thing for you? Because like I filmed different athletes, and when they're on like 3 days out, they're like yeah, exactly.
As I've gotten older, again, this is part of bodybuilding. These are the things that you got to do. But I'm also confident in myself, knowing that I did the work. So if had this been 2 weeks ago, we and I wouldn't be talking. But because this work is done, this kind of it kind of takes the pressure off the show for me. So come in here, film with you guys, talk to you guys. Now my mind is not on the show. Right. Like I told you out there, like shit, I'm 3 days out, I forgot. But I'm just having fun. Right. So now I totally understand locked in with tunnel vision. But sometimes you gotta just step back a little bit, take your mind off things, because that will enable your body just to relax. And that's what you want your body to do, just be relaxed and chill. Because, I mean, what am I going to do in 3 days? I'm not going to build new muscle in 3 days, right?
No.
So, right now I'm just coasting.
So how has your mindset changed, like after winning the first Olympia? Like before winning the Mr. Olympia title, you were probably going for the title, right? But after winning, how has it changed?
Doesn't change.
It doesn't change?
I have and will always have that underdog mentality that I'm still chasing the title. And I've said that when I won my first one, I'm still chasing this title, like I don't have it. And even though I've got 2 titles, and again, I hate consider myself, but people, one of the best bodybuilders in the world in the 212 division, like I still don't see that. I still see that 118-pound bodybuilder that's still chasing greatness, chasing being one of the best in the world. So for me, if you get too comfortable and content, oh, I'm Mr. Olympia, or I'm this and I'm that, you start to kind of lose yourself a little bit and lose why you're doing it. So for me, when I take myself, when I won the Olympia, I celebrated for about a day and a half, and that medal went away. I didn't see it, I didn't touch it, I didn't know about it, because it was time to go back to work for the next one.
From the next day?
Yeah, literally from the next day. Like that medal, oh cool. What's next? What time are we training tomorrow? You can't be comfortable. Yeah. If the second you get comfortable, that's when you get fucking beat.
Because I remember, I think when was the very first time you competed in an open show? It was 2021 Legion Sports Fest, right?
Good job, yeah.
Me, there was Regan Grimes, right? Yeah, I remember the show. I was watching it online. I remember it.
So for those who don't know, Regan Grimes, Tony O'Burton.
Yeah, Tony O'Burton.
Martin Fitzwater. Sergio Oliva.
Oh my goodness.
Cedric McMillan, God rest in peace. I beat those guys.
I know, right?
That's my kind of fame. I beat Martin Fitzwater. Martin was top 3, top 4 in the world now. Like that's my claim to fame. I beat that guy. I even beat Derek Lunsford.
True.
2020, was it 2020? Yeah. He took 4th, and that's the year I won my first title. My claim to fame is I beat Derek Lunsford. So
I feel like after winning the Mr. Olympia title and doing putting yourself, risking yourself and doing an open show was a big challenge. What was your mindset like?
It's the same challenge. It's the same mindset that I have today. Going to any open show, I have nothing to lose, nothing to prove, and everything to gain. This weekend show, I'm here to win. And it's not for any other reason just to say that I'm not just a good 212 bodybuilder, I'm a good bodybuilder, period. There are 29 other guys I'm going against this weekend that want to take my head off. They want that Olympic qualification. I have no pressure right now. I'm a 212 athlete, but a part of me wants to do the Open Olympia.
Open Olympia.
Open Olympia before I walk away from the sport. I'm not going to say yes or no, but given the opportunity to say if I win this weekend,
you're going to be qualified for both. So
the last time I was qualified for both, I chose the 212.
Why was that?
Why was that, or when was that?
Like, why did you choose to compete in 212?
I feel like I had unfinished business.
Right.
I feel like I still needed another title, and I got that title back. That's after the 21 Legion. I qualified for both.
I remember, I remember
and
that.
And then I went to the 22 Olympia and won my title back. Here we are today, qualified for 212 Olympia. If I were to win this weekend's Japan Pro, I'll be qualified again for both. Essentially, the IFBB does not allow you to do both, 212 and the Open. I always said I want to do the Open Olympia one day. Not going to say yes or no, but October, I have a big decision to make.
Right. So that's why you came to Japan to qualify for the Open, yeah? You saw the lineup. you saw the lineup. The lineup's huge. We got like 30 open bodybuilders.
I don't care if it's 2 guys or 200 guys or I don't care who showed up.
You don't care?
I always say I don't care if Ronnie Coleman wanted to show up and compete against me. I'm ready to battle whoever steps on that stage. At the end of the day, and this is no disrespect. No disrespect. They put it out there. No disrespect whatsoever.
Yeah, of course, yeah.
I am the only athlete on that stage Monday that's ever won an Olympic title. Take that for what it is. So what does that tell you?
It's gonna be very interesting. Like we're gonna see the stage in 3 days. So big lineup. Like do you peak differently when you compete against 212 Open? No.
I stay in my lane.
You stay in your lane. You do your thing.
What's won me 2 titles already in 212? That same look I brought to the 2021 Legion won me that title in the Open. So why would I try to size up or fill out or get bigger to try to match these guys? Nah. Because I guarantee 9 out of 10 times these guys are going to not come in as shredded or as hard as I will. I'm going to come in ready. Trust me.
Yeah.
So.
Like you're 3 days out, but like I saw you train. The density, the muscle maturity you got. Like, is that what differentiates you from other open bodybuilders?
I don't know. I mean, this is my body. That's just who I am. You know, I like to train hard. I like to train heavy. And this is just 20 years of just clanging and banging, and I'm just. Anyone can do this. It's just who's willing to put in the work. You know, yes, there's a genetic component to everything, right? But if I didn't train and bust my ass in 20 years, would I look like this? Probably not. So who's to say this guy or that guy or the other guy can't do the same thing?
Well, I'm super excited to see your stage on Monday.
Monday.
It's weird because like there's shows on Monday, but yeah.
It's weird. Yeah.
You got any like final words or shout out to Japanese fans? You got heaps of Japanese fans here, so.
I'm here for you guys, honestly. I'm here for the Japanese fans, simply because again, these guys show me so much love and support. And as a professional athlete, 1, that's our job to compete. But 2, essentially, a lot of the Japanese fans or Asian countries can't make it to the big shows in the States to see us compete. So why not come out and put on a show for them and and be able to thank them? This is my way of thanking you guys for showing me love and support over the years. Is me taking that 12-hour flight from Texas to be here in Japan to put on a show for everyone. So.
Thank you. いやありがとうございました。皆さん聞いていただいて、ショーンは月曜日にジャパンプロに出場するので、ぜひ応援してください。Thank you. Thank you so much, Shaun. Thank you. Thank you so much. Okay, じゃあ今日もご視聴いただきありがとうございました。
で水足してこうやってもう混ぜてるだけで10秒ぐらいしか混ぜてないけど、もうこんな感じで完成しました。いただきます。
Shaun,
Yes, sir.
can I ask you a really quick question? This guy, he's an amateur. And
I've seen this guy. She's crazy.
Yeah, he's gonna compete this weekend.
And
his final goal is to win the 212 Mr. Olympia title.
Okay.
What do you think about his physique? Like
he's an amateur?
He's an amateur still, and he's gonna do a show on Sunday for the pro card.
Wow.
Do you reckon he has a
How
good
old
chance?
is he?
He's 31.
Yeah, it was phenomenal. I don't see. I mean, I haven't seen a lineup yet, but I mean, he's got everything. Let's see how looks behind. Let's see behind. Let me see this. Oh yeah. Yeah. I don't see anyone touching this.
Do you reckon in the future he's got the pieces to win the Miss Olympia title?
Yeah, if he keeps keep refining and putting it on the muscle the right way, keep everything tight. Yeah, absolutely. He's beautiful shape. By the time he walked away, so he can have it.
Thank you.
He looks phenomenal.